That's 2 claps, man.
No, wait. We start. Next
Yes,
weapon. Yes. Next weapon.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take.
France versus Argentina.
Why do we
This
have an
flag-
Argentine flag here, man?
This is not a right representation. Not all of us are supporting Argentina.
I am.
Well,
I am.
Come on, it's Messi.
I am.
We're
The
all-
reason being, and I think you, France,
You
You're
are a
chokers.
bunch of frauds.
chokers.
Frauds.
I have a feeling you guys are going to choke
Well,
now.
France aren't that bad. They have a very good team.
Yeah, well, they have a good team, but they have their
Look
chokers.
at Argentina's team, man. It's pretty rubbish.
Have you seen the France
You're
games?
Yeah,
I've seen the France
really
games,
awful.
man.
What do you mean? I've seen
0-0.
all the games with you, man.
Were you entertained?
I was not entertained. But I wasn't entertained by Argentina's games either, man.
That's
You know
a
what I
lie.
mean?
I was entertained.
No, man.
They almost went
Yeah.
out.
We're
I
all
was
praying for
entertained.
Messi. The people love Messi, and we all want Messi to win. That's why we're supporting Argentina.
The only reason I want Argentina to win, is because of Messi, and also the reason I think Argentina will win, as I have said, France choking go hand in hand. Ever since the Euros, man, to me, they are gonna lose. They're gonna lose, and I
But
think
this time they have Conte in midfield, man. I think it's a much better midfield with him in it.
they didn't have it.
No, they didn't have Conte in midfield. It was Pogba and Matuidi, and both of them were attacking minded. And they messed up. They didn't know who was going to go forward and who was going to stay back. And Eder got a lot of space, and he shot. And Hugo Lloris, he's a choker.
Something, yeah.
The
well,
keeper is a choker.
something about France doesn't convince me, man.
Dude, Zidane was asked, like, if you could put anyone from the 98 France team, excluding yourself, to this current France team, who would you put in? And he said, Fabien Barthez. And I think that says a lot about
The goalkeeper,
the
Hugo
goalkeeper
Lloris.
France have.
Well, no, I think Hugo Lloris is better than Barthez. I have to be honest. We have to.
You know, man, you haven't seen Barthez play.
I've seen his howlers on YouTube.
Yeah, howlers are always posted up.
Now, man,
Nah, man.
they're not many.
I mean, I think he was
if
a big
Sir
character. He won the World
if
Cup.
Sir Alex thinks you're crap, you're probably
No, Alex
crap.
didn't think he was crap.
Yeah,
he
he
had
did.
a lot of family problems, Barthez, when he was. I think his mom died or
Come on,
something,
man.
and he had to.
This
what
guy,
do you mean?
he was a failure.
Even
at
if
Man
your
United.
mom died, would you be able to perform?
After Peter Schmeichel, the
off.
great goalkeeper for Man United was Van der Sar. Everyone in between Tim Howard, whoever the hell they had,
He had a bad
they were
time,
all,
man.
all
So
bad.
all the round of 16 matches are
Timing
set
was all
now,
bad.
right?
Yeah.
The round of
All of them
16
are set.
matches are set. Let's just do a quick prediction. Early prediction, right?
All right.
France, Argentina. I'm going for Argentina.
Argentina, Messi all the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for
Fuck you,
Argentina, too.
France.
Argentina, Messi to go through. Uruguay, Portugal.
Cristiano.
Go into
has to
extra
go
time, people. And Cristiano.
Chewy Luis Suarez and Cavani to knock out the second GOAT.
That's not happening.
Belgium versus Japan.
through. Belgium will go through.
Belgium will
King
go
Eden. He will walk all over that Japanese defense, and he will,
no.
he will
Arigato
score.
gozaimashita.
There
Japan
is
will
no one. There's no man I love more than Eden. You know that. I've said it in every show. There is no man I love more than Eden Hazard.
Right. What else?
England versus Colombia. Falcao versus Harry Kane.
I'll back the English here. English will go
Dude,
through.
I'm backing England to go to the semifinals.
I'm gonna back the Colombians.
My God.
So if
Man, I
England
got-
win this match,
I'm gonna get so many predictions
no,
wrong.
dude, if England beat Colombia, who are they facing in the quarterfinals?
Sweden or Switzerland?
Sweden, yeah,
dude,
so
I think England are gonna make the
Sweden
semifinals.
and Switzerland. Who's gonna win between them?
Sweden and Switzerland. The Swedes are gonna walk it.
Swedes are gonna walk it.
No, man, I'm going for Shaqiri.
I'm going for
I'm
Shaqiri.
gonna have to go for Shaqiri.
You guys will both
Shaqiri.
wrong.
Shaqiri.
Sweden.
Dude, this
Make
guy
us proud,
scored
Shaqiri.
17 goals and he got relegated.
Yeah.
He has something to prove.
You know what Shaqiri was like when he got relegated? I saw the
Yeah,
game. He was
you
like-
see his face. That's pressure.
He'll make the same face when he gets knocked out.
he could not believe he got relegated. Man. He's like, me?
He won't believe when he gets knocked out by Sweden.
You
This
won't
guy
see it
won a
coming.
treble with Bayern Munich, didn't he?
What about Mexico versus Brazil, man? What about
Mexico versus Brazil.
that?
Oh, Brazil all the way, man. You know it. I know it.
I think this is gonna be like the Colombia-Brazil game from the past World Cup.
Which means Brazil will win.
And Brazil will suffer.
Yes.
And Brazil will win.
Brazil will suffer, but they will go through.
They've kind of suffered in every match.
Neymar has not been convincing, has he?
No.
No, man.
Eden
Neymar.
Hazard is better than Neymar Jr.
It pains me to
he's
say
been
this,
better
Neymar, but
than
in
Neymar
this
in this
tournament,
tournament,
you have been a fraud. What else?
But Coutinho, you've been very good. I like
Yeah.
Coutinho.
He's carrying the team right now.
Carrying the team.
It's him.
Also, the Lion, you are a fraud, man.
No, I like
Brazil
Julian.
looks very balanced. The Brazil team looks very balanced.
Yeah, that's why they're the
They're
favorites for
not
me.
top heavy, they're not bottom heavy, they're just right.
Yeah, that's right. They're balanced and they're the favorites, man. Belgium too top heavy.
Belgium and two top heavy, yeah.
What Brazil's defense? It's pretty solid this time around.
Oh yeah, it's very good.
They have Thiago Silva, that foul.
No, there's not a fraud, man.
How is Thiago
Miranda and
Silva
Silva, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that, man. And now Marcelo's gone, but they have Felipe Luis.
What's up with Marcelo?
He's
Is he out?
arguably as good as, well, not as good as going
Marcelo
forward.
out?
Marcelo, I just know that he limped off, and he seemed like he was in tears. But I don't think,
He
man,
was in tears.
Marcelo will come back, man. They'll inject him.
That's a big
He'll
blow for
get on.
Brazil, man, if Marcelo is out.
James Rodriguez is out, right?
Oh.
For
Yeah,
Colombia.
he's out.
The
That's
English
the
will
thing.
definitely be going through.
Oh man, then I have to change my prediction. I think.
I think so. Oh, you've gone against England.
Yeah.
I have England in the semi-finals, man.
Yeah, I think if they beat Colombia, they're going to the semifinals
Yeah.
because they're not losing to Switzerland or Sweden.
So
But they're
all
not-
three
they're
of
not
us have
making the
predicted
finals.
that Argentina is going through.
To me, the biggest frauds are France. There's no doubt.
Man, we're a bunch of Messi fanboys.
No. The reason
Who
being,
were Spain playing?
I don't like France. They're
Who were Spain
chokers.
playing?
Hmm?
Who were Spain playing?
Spain. Oh, Spain and Russia. That's that last one. I think. Yeah, Spain and Russia.
Spain will go through.
I think Spain will go through.
I'm
I
gonna
think
be
they'll beat
controversial here.
Mm.
I think the shock of this round will be Russia defeating Spain. I have not been convinced.
The Russians at home.
because they're home. They might fluke it, man.
Russia. They might fluke it.
I have a feeling.
Okay.
Golovin is out. Right?
Golovin he might be coming to Chelsea. That's another story for another day. But yeah,
I think
come
he's
on,
out.
come on,
I think he's
Golovin.
out with a knock. He'll probably play.
I think he's gonna play, man. They're probably gonna try and put their best players out.
So
of
we
Russia.
have Portugal, Argentina, right?
No, I have Uruguay, man.
Oh, you have
Yeah,
Uruguay.
Uruguay.
Yeah.
So you're not going for the Messi Cristiano quarterfinal. You don't.
That'd be great to watch, man. I think Uruguay are a good team.
That's a very romantic quarterfinal. Messi versus Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Two shit teams.
Yeah, two shit teams though.
Yeah.
Sorry, Portuguese people and Uruguayan people. I don't think you're watching.
Portugal
but if
aren't
you are.
that bad. They're what's the word I'm looking for? They're competent. Argentina are incompetent.
Yeah,
They're incompetent.
shit is not the right word. Portugal are a team that's together, and when a team is together, they always have a chance.
Yeah,
of
man,
winning.
they always grind
especially
out
when they have
results.
one of the two world's best players. When you have that level of quality up front, and you have a good,
Yeah, and they have won before.
and
so
they have
that-
won before.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that
However
brings-
fluky that
brings
might be, the
togetherness.
Euros, they still did win, and they can take games to extra time, and then you never know. It depends on the stamina. It depends on the momentum of the game. So I don't know. Portugal will probably win, but
and
Uruguay.
the winners, right? We're predicting the winners are going to come from this side of the bracket. This side of the bracket is very strong, man.
Yeah,
They have
I'm
Portugal.
predicting the Brazil, Belgium side of the bracket. The winners are going to
Yeah,
come.
that's this bracket. They have
Yeah.
Brazil, they have Belgium, they have
France,
Uruguay,
Argentina,
Portugal.
Argentina, Portugal.
Japan, but
Very
Japan
strong.
is the only.
What about the other
only-
side? Who do they have?
They have England.
Spain, Croatia. We forgot about Croatia. Who Croatia facing?
Oh, that's a team I'm supporting. Come on, Croats.
Who's Croatia facing? Is it Denmark?
Yeah.
It's Denmark. Yes. Oh
should
man,
do
that's
more
a good
research.
match. I think Croatia's gonna win, man. With Modric playing as well as he is, like Croatia has been one of the best teams
Yes.
with the best player probably of the tournament so far in
Yes.
Modric.
I think
So,
so. I will have to agree.
like, I think they have their midfield looks like it's in cruise control, and I don't know. I think they can go far, man. No
Stop
one's.
shaking your leg, man. It's very distracting.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
We have many complaints from our.
The only
limited
problem with the
viewing
Croats
audience.
is they've never been there before. You know what I mean? They've not been in quarterfinals or semifinals.
With Croat, that's
No,
the
the
only.
last time they were in a semi was in '98.
And they lost to France, right?
No, I mean this crop of players from Croatia.
Yeah, they're
Like-
they're dubbed the golden
No, they've
generation.
done well in the club competitions like Modric and Rakitic and Kovacic, but
Mandzukic has won a
Even
trouble.
Mandzukic has done well.
even Mandzukic
He's
as
played
well.
some.
He's won
Champions
Champions League
League finals.
finals. He's won a Champions League final as well
He's won one.
So
as
yeah,
well.
this crop of players have it in them.
to be
You know?
champions. Yeah,
Well,
they have it in them to be champions.
go
but
deep at least.
when you put the national team jersey on, it's different. So I don't know. The Croatia's main weakness is themselves. If they beat themselves, or if somehow the teams that are superior on paper to them have a great day.
Oh, the Argentina flag has fallen.
That's
That's a
a sign, man.
That
That
is
is
a
a sign.
God has spoken.
That is a
Argentina, Messi's.
Why are you
Getting
picking
out.
it up?
sign. Yeah, pick it up, man. Pick it up.
What is this? Divine intervention?
I don't know, man. We haven't even taken off the price tag.
Oh no. Did Della pay for it?
I don't think so.
Do you pay for this?
He did pay for it. I'll take it off later then. He paid for it. That's amazing. That should. How much is it?
It's
You
worth
took the
more
tag
than the
off.
Argentina squad for sure. Fucking bunch of cunts. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
That's alright. Yeah, man. Like France. Let me drink some water. You see, logically speaking, France should beat Argentina. There's no way the Argentina team is better. The only thing I can make an
Okay,
argument,
why aren't we backing the France squad?
they're chokers, man.
Plus, their coach is a fraud, man.
They've been to the final. It's not like they choked in the first round. They've been to the final.
And the Euros.
Yeah.
And the World Cup, they were
And the World Cup, the semifinals, or was it the
quarterfinals. They lost to Germany.
The eventual champions.
Yeah. No. I don't trust them. I just I've seen too many France
You
teams.
don't trust them to beat Argentina.
No, I don't trust them to win it.
The World Cup. No, we're talking about the next match. We're not talking about the winner.
I know, still, man. Like, I don't know. I have a feeling.
Kante will crush a midfield of Mascherano, Bijli, and who do we have? Bonega. He will crush it, man. He will crush that midfield.
He can't do it all on his own.
He covers more ground than all three of them combined, man.
Well, yeah, it's true. It's true. Well, logically speaking, France are much better. I don't think there's any debating that, but France are France, man. That's the only thing. Like, without Zidane, every time I've seen France, they've been chokers, honestly.
Well, even with Zidane, they lost the final.
Oh,
So
they weren't choking that time. That was like that was.
Why is that not choking? They lost.
To me, they played with like a great spirit, great charisma. They had a
But
team.
in the end, they lost, man.
Yeah, they lost. Yeah,
So they choked.
like even Thierry Henry, when he put on a France jersey, he was never at his best.
Yeah,
he was always
wasn't.
a shadow of himself when he was putting on his France
Yeah,
jersey.
but there's no that big superstar in this team. You know, everyone's like.
Are you serious?
No, everyone's on an equal playing field. Like,
This French team.
Pogba's not bigger than Griezmann. Griezmann is not bigger than Pogba.
Yeah, they're all
You know?
superstars.
They're all superstars, but they're all the same level. Like you had Zidane, and then you had like
I
Henry
think
and
Kante's
everyone
on a higher
else.
level than the rest of them. That's my and Griezmann and Kante
Yeah,
are
I mean
higher level.
skill-wise, but not like as
No,
reputation.
not skill-wise. Like in his position, he's the best in the world.
Yeah, but
Whereas
he
I
can't
don't
make
think-
other people play. You know what I mean? Whereas
Kante,
Zidane-
no, he can't.
Yeah.
No, he's a defensive
Yeah,
midfielder.
he's a defensive midfielder.
But that's what I like. I don't know, man. We'll see. Logically, France should beat Argentina, but I think Messi will do something here.
Who do you guys are backing to get the
Win?
golden ball?
The golden ball.
I think Harry Kane has a really big chance now.
Oh,
man.
that's the golden boot.
The golden ball as well. You know, best player of the
The
tournament.
best player of the tournament, I'm going to go for Luka Modric or Eden Hazard.
Luka Modric has an easy run of fixtures as well. I think, right?
Yeah. But I don't know, man. I
Eden
have
Hazard.
Yeah. I think a creative player usually gets the golden ball, but a golden boot is about the strikers.
Well, it depends, man. I think
What about Romelu Lukaku?
golden ball winner.
He's
will
more
come
of a
from the
golden
winner.
boot guy. Like I don't think they'll give him if Belgium win, for example, they will definitely give it to Hazard or De Bruyne.
Yeah, makes sense.
I don't
No, I
think.
think Hazard is gonna get it. I think
Yeah.
De Bruyne is playing too deep.
Yeah, like,
I'm not seeing the best of him.
yeah. I think they're gonna give the golden ball to a creative player. I might be wrong, but
Like it depends. If Portugal win, Ronaldo's gonna get it. If
oh yeah. That's the only like that.
If Portugal wins, Ronaldo will get both the ball and
Yeah.
the boot.
Yeah.
maybe not the ball.
Maybe not the boot. He'll get the ball for sure.
Yeah,
maybe
he'll get
not
the ball.
boot, but he'll get the ball.
He'll
for
get the
sure.
ball. Yeah, he'll get the ball. Well, if Portugal wins the World Cup, he'll get both.
Yeah,
There's
that's
a
what I'm
chance.
saying.
There's a
That's what
chance
I'm
he'll
saying.
get both.
And you will have to admit he is
He's better
better
than Messi?
than Messi.
I'll take a sip of water and then I'll admit. Ain't no way is he better than Messi.
Oh, no.
You know it, I know it, the world knows it. Maybe statistically, but the eyes don't lie. That's all I have to say about that.
Not aesthetically, anyways.
Yeah.
Aesthetics. We're all sold on aesthetics.
Yeah.
What about the dark horse?
Croatia?
Croatia, the dark horse.
To me, the dark horses are Croatia, England, Belgium. Do Belgium count? That's
Belgium are not dark horses anymore, man.
Well, I think they're dark horses
Who are the favorites
historically.
right now? The clear favorites?
Brazil.
Belgium?
Brazil.
I think
for
Brazil.
sure.
Yeah,
Brazil.
Brazil.
I would have said Spain as well before.
No, man.
No, before the tournament. But after the tournament, seeing what I've seen from Spain, I don't think they should be in the same tag as Brazil.
Spain have a great plan A and nothing else.
Oh, they have no other way of playing.
That's the
And the
problem.
problem is they've lost Xavi, and once they've lost Xavi, the possession style of play is not as effective. There are a lot more holes now in defense.
Yeah.
And Xavi was one of the main reasons that hole was not as exposed.
exposed.
Yeah.
Plus
Very
their
much
coach,
so.
you know, the guy.
Del Bosque was
not
amazing.
Del Bosque. The guy is back in.
Lopetegui, he got sacked.
Lopetegui
back
got
in the
sacked.
Madrid.
Tournament.
Yeah.
And this new guy, I'm not convinced. He
Hierro?
was a great defender, but I'm not convinced
I thought
about
it was
his
a
coach.
striker, Hierro.
No, he was a defender,
It's
right?
the same thing about Zidane when he came into power. He was the assistant manager as well, and after he became
yeah,
the
yeah,
manager,
you're
he
right.
did really, really good.
You're right. You're right. But Zidane learned from Ancelotti. Who did this guy learn from?
I'm not sure.
Lopetegui?
Lopetegui?
Who's back in Madrid sucking Perez's cock right now?
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
A lot of people want to suck Perez's cock, man. That's not necessarily a bad thing.
Of course it ain't. You get a lot of money out of it.
Every Man United player in the world.
So, if you take the manager out of France, Deschamps out of France, and you put Zidane in there, would you put France as going through over Argentina?
Zidane would be
Yeah.
So Zidane would make France the clear favorites.
Zidane with France are the clear favorites.
Zidane is probably the world's best coach right now. He's the world's best coach.
In a knockout tournament,
the world's hottest free agent right now.
Yeah, in a knockout tournament.
I've never seen a manager that's like you can tell he's learned from Ancelotti and mastered it. Like he's learned a very similar style of play.
Very good with his substitutions.
Yeah, very good with his substitutions. Very attacking style of play.
I mean, I'd even have Arsene Wenger over Didier Deschamps, man.
Yeah, I'd have Arsene
Wenger, man.
Yeah,
I think Arsene Wenger should go into like the French national team. I think they get the best out of them. Like, I'm not convinced with their style of play, man. Like, they're not as fun as they should be.
Yeah, it's true.
They have a lot of great players and not enough output. Why, I don't know.
You can't be playing like that with that crop of talent, man.
No, you can't.
So let me ask you guys. So where do you think the difference will come from in the France-Argentina game? Where do you see that game being?
I honestly think this will be a tight game because Argentina will try to be as compact as they can possibly be, and Messi might make the difference. Honestly, that's what I think. It really could happen.
It will come down to who take their chances because both teams will get their chance. I'm sure.
Yeah, I think Messi will get chances.
How do you see Argentina being compact? They're not very compact.
They haven't been compact so far, but in the last game, for the first half, they were compact.
They were not compact at all, man.
No.
Many chances did they got
first half. First half. After the penalty, they lost their cool. I don't think they will try to make any mistakes unless
the mistake is in them.
The mistake is in them, but they weren't making mistakes in the first half of that match, and the mistake was it was a bad decision from the referee, man. I don't think that was like a clear penalty kick.
Sure, but it was a mistake regardless.
So unless I don't know, man. I think it'll be a very compact match. We'll see. I think Argentina will try and avoid making as many mistakes.
Okay.
I don't think Sampaoli is as.
Right, let me reverse the question.
No. Let me finish. I don't think Sampaoli is as in charge as he was game one. I think now the control is more towards the players like Messi.
Yeah, makes sense.
And Higuain and the senior players, Di Maria. So I think they will try to play the way they played in 2014, which is very condensed, suffocate the midfield and use Messi's brilliance on the counterattack.
So what about from France's perspective? Where do you think it will go wrong for France?
Pogba will again have a bad game.
I agree.
I think Kante will have a great game. He always does.
Yes, yeah.
Griezmann, he usually chokes in big games, especially in international tournaments. Not for Atletico Madrid, but internationally. So I don't know, man. Like, I mean, I'm just being a hater, I think.
You are being a hater. He's been to the final. He's been to the final. He scored 2 goals in the semi-final against Germany, man.
He choked in the final. He had some chances.
The final. This is the round of 16, man.
It's true.
Are you telling me a game
Messi.
against Germany in the semi-final is not a big game?
No, but it's against Messi.
You've been putting on that choker tag on Griezmann and all that. What about Hazard, man? Every time he comes against a big team in the Champions League, he has choked.
Hazard has.
How come he doesn't have the choker tag on him?
No, I don't think
Griezmann does.
Griezmann choked in international.
At least he's been to the finals.
What finals? Yeah, it's true. But Belgium have never been as strong as France, man. Like Hazard has to do a lot by himself. Him and De Bruyne have a lot of responsibility for. And I feel like Hazard for his club level, Griezmann similarly for their club level are much better than they are for the national team. They're
but I'm telling you, why doesn't he have the choker tag on him?
He did have it on him on the.
I mean, he lost Robson Kanu.
Yeah,
come on, man.
He lost Robson Kanu.
But that's more to do with like the defenders.
Oh, fuck off.
No, it does. They had that guy. What's that guy with the
What does
braids?
either beating Hugo Lloris have to do with Griezmann?
Yeah. What does that have to do with Griezmann?
No, but Griezmann had chances to score. Like I don't think.
I'm sure he didn't have chances to score.
No. Belgium didn't have any.
You're telling me this guy couldn't make chances against Wales, and you're not going to put the choker tag on him?
Wales was having their like best tournament like 25 or 30 years,
Come on, man. They had one good player, Gareth Bale. That's it.
They had Ramsey as well. Decent player.
He's not a good player.
He's a decent player.
He's a decent player, yeah.
But no, Griezmann is not a choker, but France are chokers. There's a lot of chokers there, man. Pogba is a choker.
Do you guys
Lemar
see this game going to extra time? Or do you guys think it'll end at the 90 minutes?
Which one? Oh, this could go to extra time.
Are you serious? I think it'll end at 90 minutes. I don't think it'll go to extra time. The one that is for sure to go to extra time is Uruguay, Portugal. Yeah, that is going to extra time.
I have a feeling. And why is Hazard not a choker? I mean, I think in the Premier League, he scores always against the big teams. My only criticism, he doesn't score enough against the small teams. But anyways, about that, like we'll see what happens. I think I'm probably being too sentimental in trying to vote for Argentina just because of Messi. I actually don't like Argentina that much.
No, no one likes Argentina.
And we will never ever get through a video without me calling you Sampaoli for what you are, a fraud.
A fraud. I don't know how. No, this
He's
guy.
won 2 international
You are
tournaments.
a fraud, Sampaoli.
I think this
He beat
guy.
Messi in 2 finals.
You are a fraud, Sampaoli.
I think so. What is Sampaoli good at? Pressing, right? Argentina can't press.
Why is Mascherano in this team?
Argentina can't press. There are too
Why
many.
is Mascherano in this
Their
team?
forward players are some of the world's
Why
best
is
players.
Mascherano in this team?
Because they don't have anyone else.
You don't have anyone else.
No.
What about that young guy?
Who would you
from,
play?
Not good
PSG?
enough.
Who would you
Not
play
good
instead of
enough.
Mascherano?
He's better than Mascherano. Of course he is.
Mascherano's a leader. They don't have that guy. Is too much of it. Like,
He leads them to what?
Huh?
He leads the team to a penalty.
No, but yeah,
Mascherano.
he's here based on the reputation he has of previous World Cups and tournaments. He's been excellent for them.
That didn't turn out very well for Germany, did it?
It didn't. But
Things
teams
like
are
this
like
don't
that.
turn out well, man. Like, you should
Yeah,
pick
but
the
I
players
honestly,
on form.
I honestly don't think Germany. Yes, you have an argument because Germany have a great pool of talent. Argentina don't. What's beneath Mascherano is kids who are not very good.
What is beneath Mascherano? We have Marcos Rocco, right?
No, that's the defense. I'm talking about like if Mascherano's
that
not
center
playing.
midfield pool.
Yeah, there's not. They don't have that.
There are
many-
no players, are there?
There are no players.
Where's Javier Pastore? Why is he not there?
Pastore is not. Come on, he's a creative player, man. He can defend.
Makes sense.
Bonega defends very well.
No, man,
Bonga is decent. At
he's
best,
okay. He's
He's
good.
better than Mascherano.
Yeah, but Mascherano and Bonega are like not. Bonega is there to.
Dude, he was making the difference against Nigeria.
Yeah, no, he's there to pass, and Mascherano is there to clear
I
up.
mean, they were terrible against Croatia. Croatia wiped the floor with Argentina.
Yeah, that's true.
Why can't France do the same?
Well, they can. They have the
They can.
capabilities,
They
but I don't
definitely
think they will.
They don't have the midfield, man. They don't have a Modric in there. They have Kante, who's amazing in his own way, but he does other things.
Modric is better than Pogba in every sense of the word, isn't he?
Oh, 100%.
It's crazy.
So is Rakitic. I that's what I
Probably.
believe. Yeah. And
No, we're not showing much love to France.
no, Pogba is. I'm not convinced, man. Matuidi and Pogba, these two players, I'm not convinced. They are just something about them don't convince me.
Fucking France, man.
All
We
right.
also have Croatia going through against Denmark.
Yeah, we have Croatia going through against Denmark.
And you have Spain beating Russia.
I have Russia beating Spain.
You have Russia beating
I'm
Spain.
making a lot of controversial statements.
No, it's not very controversial. I mean, Russia might
Also,
beat Spain.
condolences to Senegal. My hearts are with
Oh,
the
man.
people.
Yeah,
I love the coach.
They went up because of one extra yellow card.
It's just,
They went in too hard. That's what
Yeah.
happens when you go in too hard.
Senegal were a good team, but yeah, I feel bad for them.
Yeah, I feel bad for them.
Japan, Asian team.
Yeah, I think Senegal should have gone through instead of Japan. Definitely.
All right, I think we'll end it here. We'll see you after the Argentina match.
come on, Messi.